What time does the man expect to arrive at the meeting?
Hello, Liz. It's Mark. I'm still at the airport. The plane's delayed. I was supposed to be at the meeting at 12:30, but I'm probably not going to make it until 13:30. We're not scheduled to take off for another hour yet, so won't land till 11:45 at the earliest.
Don't worry. I'll send your apologies.
1. Which consultant do the speakers decide to use?
Which of the consultants do you think would be best?
Pablo Martin has the most experience, but he's very expensive. And Hans Rimmer looks suitable, but isn't available for 2 months. I guess we should choose Anna Kim.
But Anna does work for our competitors. I'm not comfortable about that. I think we should wait the 2 months.
You're right. Let's do that.
2. Why is Sally telephoning Jim?
Jim, it's Sally. I'm calling about the policy meeting next week.
Oh, yes. On the 23rd at 2:30.
Yes, but ASB want me to attend another meeting at 4:30, and ours won't finish till 5:30. But Karina could take my place at the policy meeting.
That's fine. We won't have to cancel the meeting then.
3. What advice is given to graduates about recruitment fairs?
If you're attending the graduate recruitment fair soon, it's best to find out in advance which companies are attending and what kind of jobs are available. They might even give you a mini-interview while you're there.
Yes, otherwise you can waste time talking to the wrong companies about jobs in sectors that aren't right for you.
4. Which chart shows customer complaints correctly?
Have you analysed the customer complaints figures yet?
Yes, they're quite interesting. Overall numbers are down on last year, even for complaints about service, though as usual that's the biggest single category. And this time there are more reports of invoicing problems than of faulty products, so our new quality control procedures must be fine.
5. How does the man feel about his recent job interview?
How was your job interview last week?
Very challenging, but better than expected. They asked a lot of difficult questions.
Do you think you'll get a second interview?
It really depends on how good the other candidates are. I found it hard to tell if they liked my presentation.
6. Which graph shows the company's profits?
It's been a strange year in terms of profits. Of course, you expect some fluctuation, but not this extreme. I got very excited with that sharp rise in the second quarter.
Yes, but it didn't last long, did it?
No, it became more level soon after.
7. Which division of Contel Telecom has performed badly?
I see Contel Telecom has reported quarterly losses.
Well, the company's having to invest a huge amount of capital in setting up its new call centre division. I think investors are concerned by the failure of its internet services division to increase its revenue. But the mobile phones division continues to keep up with the competition.
8. What do the speakers say the MD is good at?
What do you think of the MD's new strategy for growth?
I'm not sure the marketing department will like it.
No. He always seems to make decisions about the future of the company without consulting anyone. Still, at least whatever he does is focused on maintaining a healthy balance sheet.
That's true.
Now listen and fill in the missing information.
Coles Office Supplies. How may I help you?
Hello, I'm calling from Brown's Limited. I'd like to place an order for some printer paper.
Right, let me get your account on screen. OK. Am I speaking to Monica White?
No, she's on leave. I'm Anna Renfrew. That's Renfrew.
Right, got that. So, what would you like to order today? More of ZK390?
We'd prefer the better quality this time, actually. The QG410.
Fine, we've got plenty in stock. How much would you like?
50 boxes would probably be enough.
You'll get a discount if you order 60.
Fine, we'll go for that then. How much will that be?
£28.75 each, instead of £32.15.
Great, thanks.
Let me give you a reference number. One moment. It'll be BSY3564.
Got that. Could you make sure the delivery is addressed for the attention of a colleague of mine? Her name's Jane Darlett. That's Darlett.
OK.
Now, last time the order took 2 weeks, so that'll be June the 1st, won't it?
Oh, we'll have it with you before then. Let's say definitely the 22nd of May.
Fine, thanks. That's it then. Bye.
Bye.
Now listen and fill in the missing information.
Many congratulations on your successful applications. We're very pleased you've passed your interviews today and will start work with us soon. I'm now going to give you some brief information about working for us. Firstly, the company will be happy to cover all the costs of your relocation. And although we can't pay hotel expenses while you look for accommodation, it may be possible to find temporary accommodation with another staff member. In addition, we've negotiated a deal allowing all our staff to become members of a sports club. It's near company headquarters and has excellent facilities. We're keen to promote fitness, so we hope many of you will cycle or even walk to work. If this is impossible, we have plans to organise a free bus to bring staff into work, so you can help the environment as well as save money. Now, what will your first day with us be like? Well, we've given you a job description today, but when you actually start work, you'll get a contract and we'll give you time to look through it and ask questions. Then there'll be a chance to have a coffee and a chat with your new colleagues, and our director will come and give you a welcoming talk. You'll also have a meeting with your line manager, and there'll be an opportunity to discuss how best to do your job. We ask a lot from our staff, so at this meeting you'll work together on a plan for training if you need it. Finally, on your first day, someone in the personnel department will come and see you to check all the details they have for you are correct. Finally, you must go and speak to the people in the finance department. If you don't, then your first salary payment may not be made on time. So now, do you have any...
Now listen and mark A, B or C.
Growth is essential for any business, but this can mean expansion, which carries risks. The question then is whether, for the company, the risk is worth taking. One company that has faced that decision is carpet manufacturer Cameron's Carpets. With me is their managing director, Anna Pearson. Anna, tell us about the company.
Well, we're based in the north of England and we've been family-owned and run since the company was established in 1850, despite recent offers from buyers from the US and one UK manufacturing group.
And your company is famous for high-quality carpets. Where do your materials come from?
Well, nowadays many carpets are made from wool or man-made materials from big companies in the UK or suppliers abroad. We've kept the tradition of using only pure wool from sheep living on farms in our area. This makes our carpets more expensive, of course, but it also ensures the quality remains high.
So does that involve strict quality control measures?
Yes. Before we start, every batch of wool's checked. although it's nearly always top quality. The only thing we have difficulty with occasionally is machinery. A very small fault can have a big effect on the finished product, and, of course, the colours used in manufacturing are also checked closely, as any difference there would also cause a problem.
I see. And what do you do about stock control?
Well, we do get left with extra stock for a number of reasons. In the past, we used to let customers return whole carpets we'd made specially for them. That was our policy. But we're much stricter now. We're managing to match output with demand successfully these days, but there is always some carpet remaining from large customer orders that we need to get rid of.
So what do you do with the extra stock?
Well, in the past we sold it in local sales run by companies which specialised in moving unwanted stock. That wasn't so successful, though. Because the company charged quite a high fee, it actually cost us more to sell it that way than we took in profits, even though our carpet prices were reasonably high. Also, the number of people coming to each venue varied enormously, so that didn't help.
So what did you decide to do instead?
Well, that's where our expansion came in. We considered selling the extra carpet abroad, as we have a growing market there, but then we decided that we'd continue to sell the carpet locally, but sell it ourselves. We refurbished a building on our site and started selling our own products from there. We also took on a local advertising firm to get the business started.
And has this expansion resulted in major changes for you?
We've cut our costs considerably by selling in this way, although we've used some of the money we've saved on the building and paying the 2 extra members of staff we took on to run the shop. We haven't noticed any increase in takings so far, but I'm confident that we will.
And how did you personally feel about the expansion?
Well, of course, any expansion can be a worry if you think about all the potential risks to the company, so you have to feel confident that there will be benefits. But in business, nothing is guaranteed. I thought that if we didn't expand, we'd never know if we could be successful, so I went ahead on that basis.
And do you have any further plans for expansion?
Well, we're still thinking about that.
Well, Anna, thanks very much.